Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. So I felt compelled to talk about this really because even though it doesn't necessarily go with everything else I'm doing on the channel, I felt that it was important to talk about because of the implications that it can have, and that is of course that the Archbishop of Canterbury, Welby, has resigned over these allegations of abuse, and I wanted to talk about it because I think that, it's come out now that he knew for a long time, 10 years plus, and didn't notify the authorities about it. And there was, this isn't the first time this happened. It's happened many times in the past, and I just feel that it's really disappointing in the extreme that we're still doing this in 2024. When you think about, and people on this channel have talked about the fact that they've had issues with social workers and things like that in terms of abuse when they've been there, and you think all of these people who are supposed to be there to help the most vulnerable, and that is what churches try to do. They try to help the most vulnerable, and yet they exploit the most vulnerable. And I just think that he had plenty of opportunity at any time in those 10 years to come forward and say, look, this is what's happened. I'm sorry I kept it a secret, but I have to tell people. He was the Archbishop of Canterbury, the head of the church in this country, and he kept the secret like that. And I just think to myself, how many others has he kept a secret for? I mean, he's admitted to this one, and he said that he was sorry, but it doesn't cut it, because all of those people who were affected by this, and it just, people in the church wonder why the church aren't trusted anymore, and why people have abandoned faith in many respects, especially the Christian church. And it makes you, and there's no surprise, I don't think, because the people, especially at the very top of the church, are, by not saying anything, they are condoning this behaviour. They're actually saying it's fine. I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm not going to tell the police. I'm not going to tell anybody what you've done. You can just carry on. And as has usually happened, the person has now died, and now all of this is coming out. And I just think that something needs to change, because it's not just now the church; it's spreading into celebrity lifestyle as well. And we've heard of loads of celebrities who have been involved in this type of thing as well. Again, these allegations come out after they've passed away, usually because the people involved are too scared to do it while they're alive. And I just feel that it's really important that the message gets out there that we cannot continue to allow this to go on. And I'm not saying it's necessarily going on now, although I'm sure that in years to come we may find that things come out again and again and again. But I just feel that if there's anyone out there that's got information on this and they're sitting on it, then we really have to make sure that these people are brought to justice while they're alive. Because there's no, I mean, obviously, anyone involved in that situation, whether it be Welby, people above him, around him, below him, everyone involved in that who knew about it and did nothing, should resign immediately. Whether they will or not remains to be seen. But I just think it's absolutely abhorrent that someone who's supposed to hide himself in such high regard and as a pinnacle of the church knew this was going on and said nothing. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you your thoughts on this, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. It's just beyond belief for me. I really can't understand it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section as always, and I'll see you next time.